Hey everybody, welcome into my Sweet Home Living today. My name is Tracy Campbell. I have some Target dollar spot makeovers that you're going to love today. So come on in and let's see what we can whip up today. I have seen lots of ideas with the Target dollar spot egg cloche. We're making over this today, and we're going to make over this little beauty. It's already super cute as it is, but we're going to make it some prim style for my spring decor. So come on in, I'll give you some good ideas and inspiration, so maybe you can grab these Target dollar spot items for yourself. I'm getting tongue-tied this morning, or this afternoon. I can't even talk. This day has been a crazy day. I'm not even really prepared, honestly, knowing exactly the way we want to make over these items, but I've got a whole table full of items that I think we're going to use. Who knows? Y'all come along for the ride and see what we can come up with. Hello, Miss Liz. Hello, Linda and Bobby. Welcome on in today. So excited y'all are here. I've got some fun little makeovers from the Target dollar spot. I keep wanting to say Target dollar spot. I don't know. My brain's all mixed up. Y'all come on in. Let's do a little creating and making over today with some of these items. I'm still switching over from winter to spring, and so I thought this would be a fun project for us to do, and if we get to both of them, we get to both of them. If we don't, we don't. But we're going to try. We're going to try. So come on in. Hey, Miss Jennifer. Hey, Kim and Jan. Anita, welcome on in. We already have 115 on. That is awesome. Come on in. I think I'm going to work with this little cake plate first. This is from the Target dollar spot. It's cute. It's plastic, but you all know how I love using fake bake items to kind of use in my primitive decor in my kitchen and dining room areas. And you can see our little faux carrots right here. We've got some faux eggs. Let's see. We have a faux pumpkin pie right here. I have my apple pie on the bottom. I need to put my apple pie up on the top and swap those out. But I love decorating with faux items, and I thought this would be really cute staged with our little faux mini little hand pies, little apple hand pies. How cute would that be? So I've got plenty of those. If you want to know how to make these, I do have a video. Just head back to the video collection on my page or on my YouTube channel, either one. And this video is here. We used Model Magic and some sponge and good coffee grunge to create these little mini faux apple hand pies, you guys. So we're going to stage this one up. And I've also got an idea with the egg cloche too. Hey, Miss Melanie, watching from Pennsylvania. So glad y'all are here. Hello, Miss Karen. So let's see. This is sort of my inspiration today. We created this out of a lemonade drink mix container. You know, like the powdered lemonade mix, like Country Time or maybe even just an off-brand. We cut that down and made this a faux tin light. Well, I've had it decorated for winter. I've pulled all the greenery off of it. We're going to redo this one for spring, and I think it's going to be a real cute combination with three little elements around in my decor. So we're going to make this cake plate. We're going to make the stand look like a faux tin. Okay, we're going to use that faux tin method on that, and kind of jazz up a little bit around the cake topper. It's got static on it. This little piece of fuzz keeps wanting to cling to it. And then I've got a real neat idea with this as well. So let's just hop to it. With this plastic, now you all know that it's hard to get paint to stick to plastic very well. So what I'm going to use is just some matte chalk paint. That's what I usually. Hey, Miss Lori, you did catch us live. Pam from Montana, so happy you're here too. Miss Kathy, hello. Thank you all for hopping on today. Appreciate it so much. So there is a video that I showed you how to create this little tin lamp as well. And really all I'm going to do to jazz that up for spring, I'll show you guys in just a minute. But I'm going to reuse the same method, okay? And really all it involves is chalk paint and a little bit of baby powder, you guys. Yes, that's right, baby powder. And because these faux tin pieces are really popular. If you see that little lamp right there, that is a real tin lantern. It's a punch tin, and it's really popular. The same with this little lampshade right here that we used on the project earlier this week. It's really popular in primitive style, country style decorating, okay? And There's lots of lamp fixtures, light fixtures. There's wall sconces and all kinds of things that you can purchase, but they can be pretty pricey. So there's sometimes I like to have other little elements that kind of tie in and coordinate around throughout my house, but it can kind of hurt the pocketbook if you go with the real thing all throughout your house. So I'm going to make this look like another little faux tin piece that I can use, and it'll coordinate really well with all the other items that I have around the house. So I'm just going to start with some black matte chalk paint. Okay, chalk paint sticks really well to plastic and glass, and so and it's easy to get your hands on. You know, I get the Waverly brand. I love that. Has really nice coverage. It's really good and thick, so it goes on really nice. And all I'm going to do, we may not even have to do, yeah, we will have to do 2 coats. I was looking, I said, we might get away with just 1 coat, but it dries super fast. So if you want a quick DIY project, this will be something super easy that you can whip together for spring. Now this little item, if you're just hopping on, we're doing some Target dollar spot makeovers. And this little cake stand is from Target. It's $5. It's plastic, so it's super lightweight. You don't have to worry about the glass breaking. So if this is maybe even a little item that maybe you don't want to make over, you just want to purchase for the grandkids to use, you know, play pretend with it. It's so cute, and you could do all kinds of ideas with it. Make it over, make it really shabby chic. How cute would it be with some pink and white accents? Oh yes, dress it up. Dress it up. Now I will say the lid has a little bunny rabbit. You can't see it because of my finger. There we go. Has a little bunny rabbit at the top, which I kind of was hoping that that wouldn't be on there. And the way it's made, I can't cut it off. I can't break it off, because if I do, I could ruin the actual lid, because it's all made together. It's and actually inside the lid, I don't know if y'all can tell, inside the lid is actually open where that bunny rabbit connects. So if I cut it off, I would even have, even if it cut clear, now that's a big risk. Even if it cut clean off there, I would still have a hole. Now I could cover it up with a, you know, a knob or something like that, but I'm afraid it would crack, you know, that crack would carry all the way down through that lid. So I don't want to risk that. So we're just going to deal with that. I love using bunny rabbit decor throughout the spring and summer anyway. And then through the fall, I thought I could just cover that with some twine. I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with a better idea later. But for now, it's going to work. So I'm just giving this a quick coat of black chalk paint. We're going to prim style make over this little cake plate. And it won't even look the same, you guys. Okay, I'm going to have to, well, I don't want to touch it because this part is still drying. I may have to get the dryer out here quicker than I thought. I'm trying to get this little pedestal covered really well. I think will take 2 coats just because that base is a white. This chalk paint covers really well, but I'm still seeing some streaks, and I want a good coverage. So we're going to get this covered up. We may even add a little bit of faux rusting technique to this as well to make it look like the real thing. But we're going to prim this up, and this is going to look so cute when it comes time to decorating and staging with your little faux food pieces that we've created in the last few months. I think the most recent one was the carrots. Now the carrots would be a little too big. Right there's our faux carrots. They would be a little big to fit on this little plate, but the little faux mini hand pies would be perfect. Hey, Miss Pat and Miss Chastity in the house. Oh, girl, I can't wait to get that vintage surprise box. I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait to open up the first one was amazing. Can't wait to see the next one. Hey, Miss Mary and Deborah from Splash of Paint. Use your air dry clay and make something. That's a great idea. I knew somebody would have a good idea. I just had brain block. I just had creator's block today. That's part of the reason why I feel kind of scatterbrained today. You know, you just have those days sometimes where it just kind of helps to just sit down and just kind of walk your way through a project with no plan? That's kind of what we're doing today. Victoria, you're finally finishing up 2 more pickle jar lamps today. Oh my goodness. And then you're going to do the faux carrots. That's awesome. Well, there's our most recent little faux lamp right there. It's a little hard to see detail from that far away, but we made that live a couple of days ago, and it really turned out cute. It's a real subtle design, so it's not super like over the top themey, but it's real cute for prim and country decor. But it's a faux grain sack candle lamp. Hello, Miss Yvonne. You're walking around with brain fog? Oh, girl, I know. I've kind of felt that way all day today. I don't know what my deal is. But sometimes, even when you don't have a plan, sometimes I still feel like it's good therapy just to sit down and just kind of, you know, take a deep breath and just let things kind of talk to you, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at. I've just kind of scattered some things on my table today that I think I may use, and we'll just see what comes out of it. Angel said she made the faux carrots, and they look amazing. Then they're so easy, aren't they? They're so easy, you guys. If you haven't made the faux carrots, y'all should try them. I'm just getting this dry really good before I do the second coat. And I'll give you a close-up view. Sometimes the little streaks are kind of cool because it makes it look like it's, I don't know if y'all can see any of the streaks, honestly, on camera. There's a little bit of the streaking. There you go. You got to play with the lighting on these cameras. But this chalk paint gives you that matte finish, and that's what even makes it look like faux tin. It makes it look even more realistic. So I love using this, and this is just a Waverly black chalk paint. I think they actually call the color, I think the name of the color is ink. I have a little piece of fuzz or something there on, okay, I think I got it. It's called ink. It's just a basic black, nothing fancy, just a matte black chalk paint. Could use any brand you can get your hands on, I'm sure, and it'll be just fine as long as it's matte, because tin is matte most of the time, the primitive style tin anyway. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get this top dry, and that way I can flip it over and set it down on the table to get the, or hold it better to get that bottom painted with its second coat. And this is going to look really cute with our little faux apple pies that we've created a couple months ago. Hello, Miss Angie. Thanks for hopping on. How are you guys this afternoon? It's a little chilly here in Kentucky today. We've had some really warm weather. Yesterday we were almost at 80. Well, let's see. Monday we were almost at 80 degrees. And today, it's barely getting to 50. So, and it's really breezy, which makes it feel even colder. Let's see. I have my jars done with the tea bags. I don't have, let me see what you're saying. I don't have a printer, so I'm trying to find labels. Awesome. Yes, you have to download and print the labels. I will tell you, if you know how to download them and save them to like a flash drive, you can take them somewhere to like Office Max, Office Depot, Staples, you know, any kind of printing type of office print type store, and they'll print them out for you. Okay, that's a thought. Or you could sweet talk some family member into printing some for you if they have a printer. Or you could go to your local library. I know a lot of times local libraries will have a printer that you can use. I'm not sure if they're color, but you can always print them black and white and just grunge the label just the same. Okay, so gotta kind of think outside of the box. I would love to print them and ship them to you, but I use so many different styles, and depending on what size your jars are, you know, you might need different sizes than what I use, you know, so it's not really very cost or time efficient for me to be able to do that. So otherwise I totally would. Now making sure that that's dry enough that I think it's good. All right, now let's get the underside and this pedestal with the second coat. And then I'm going to show you how to get the powder finished look that you a lot of times can see on this punched tin style decor. Okay. And this is going to be a super easy little makeover. Really, we're just letting the paint dry. I would have probably already had this, base coat painted, but I really wanted you guys to see the beginning look, to see the full effect of the makeover. Oh goodness, I keep sticking my hand in it. Because I really think you're going to love it. And actually, you know what? I did grab 2 of these. Because I wasn't sure. I thought I might be able to use 2, and they were $5. I thought these are going to go really fast because they are so cute. So I thought I better grab 2, but the other one's stashed away still in the sack, I believe, somewhere over here in my pile. Do you ever see things and you think, oh, that's cute, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I know it, by the time I figure out what I want to do with it, they'll be gone. And that's kind of the way I was when I saw these. So I thought, I'm going to grab them. And I grabbed them last weekend, and they were at my Target dollar spot. I haven't been going in Target a whole lot, honestly. But occasionally when I do go in there, I always stop. Just like probably everybody that's watching today, you will probably stop at the Target dollar spot too, just to see. Sometimes I go in, I don't see anything that really catches my eye. But I feel like this time when I went in, I saw all kinds of stuff that caught my eye. So I came home with a couple of bags full of things. So, and 2 of these little cake stands were in the mix, along with the little egg cloche. This little pedestal is something it's real simple. It's not like overly styled, I guess, in as far as like it's not real ornate. That's the word I'm looking for. It's not real ornate, which helps lend itself even better to country primitive style decorating. Real simple. The more simplistic, the better. The more it fits in with that style. All right, we've got it coated, you guys. Let's give this a dry. Let's see who's here. Oh, my comments stopped scrolling when I went back. Hold on to your eyeballs. I'm shaking the camera. Sorry, you guys. You never go to Target? I haven't been going very often. I used to go quite a bit when my kids were younger because I loved their clothing selection. But now that my kids are older, they don't really like the Target clothes anymore. And I would have to say, honestly, their kid clothes aren't nearly as cute as they used to be, like 5-10 years ago. Hey, Miss Kathy and Mary, how are you? Denise, what did you use for the bottom of the cake stand? This is from the Target dollar spot. This was already an item. I just purchased it, and all I'm doing is giving it a coat of black chalk paint. So I didn't have to do anything to it other than just give it a coat of black chalk paint. We're just making it over prim style. If I might be able to grab the other one. I can kind of give you a before and after look here in a minute. But we're just going to get this good and dry. And then we're going to powder coat it. Literally. Powder coat it and rub it on. And that's going to give us that faux tin look. You don't want to get too close to this. I don't know if it would bubble or melt the paint depending on how warm, how hot your heat tool gets. It could potentially. I have a bad habit of getting too close to it and making it bubble or making my plastic melt. So I'm just trying to play it safe, trying to keep it moving, but I can still tell it's not quite all the way dry. Okay. All right, I think we're good enough. We'll see anyway. All right, let's slide this over. Let's do that right there for a second. Let me see, let me wipe my fingers off. I do not want to get black paint on my shirt today. Let's wipe this off. Hello from Sugar Tree, Tennessee. Peggy, how are you? Never get to Target 2 hours away. Yeah, I probably wouldn't either, Miss Julie. I wouldn't either. My local Target is about 20-25 minutes away. Yeah. You only go to the Target dollar spot. Yeah, I hear ya. I mean, occasionally they'll have some good sales, and I do just find myself going to realize that I went to Target way more often when my kids were young, when it comes to like toys and clothes and things like that. Now that they're older, I don't go to Target as much because I don't feel like they have as much as what I need anymore. So here, I found it. It was within arm's reach. So this is what, now this one's still in plastic, but this is $5. And so this is what we're starting with, okay? And then we're just going to prim it up, make it look real like a faux tin. It only had one color. Like I would have loved it if it had a black base or, you know, even a different lid, if they had a couple different options, you know what I mean. All right, so all I'm going to do now, I'm going to take baby powder, you guys. I'm taking baby powders. You've grunted bunnies and I must have missed something. Bunnies and carrots galore. We've been making up. Oh, Lynn, yours is about 40 minutes away. Target has some really cute things. And they do, Beverly. Their spring Target Dollar Spot items are on point, I will say. And I would have missed out on them if I went in there looking for actually a pair of shoes. Did I walk out with any shoes? Nope. But I walked out with a bag full of Target Dollar Spot stuff. And my daughter walked out with a couple of makeup items. Okay, I've just sprinkled that baby powder on there. And I'm just rubbing it in with my fingers, you guys, and shaking off the excess. Okay. Whew. I'm going to kind of keep my mouth closed a little bit. I'm going to breathe in the dust. It is. It's the perfect size. Let me look and see if it has the measurements on the label. I'll look at this other one here in a minute. It's the perfect little mini size for these little mini hand pies that we made a couple months ago. Yes, it is. Hey, Mary. Hey, Brenda. How are you guys? All right, so I've just kind of dusted it. I'm going to let it sit there for a second. Let me see if it has the measurements on here. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. I'm thinking it's probably like 7 inches tall, possibly, by like maybe 5 inches wide. That's my guess. That's my guess. I don't have a tape measure or anything handy. All right, I did forget to bring my paper towels to the table. So all I'm just going to do is I would take a dry paper towel and just kind of brush over this to get the excess off, but still leave a little bit of that residue behind, okay? You do want to make sure that your paint is all the way dry. Otherwise, you're going to get some funny speckles, which looks like kind of what may have happened on the top of mine, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You can always wipe it down with a damp paper towel and start over. Let it dry, and then later, you know, come back with that and recoat it after it dries. Give it a little bit more time to dry. All right. Oh, I know what I forgot to grab. Let's grab this over here. Oh, my twine. My twine. Getting tangled up in the cord. On this lid, what I wanted to do, let's put this over here for a minute. On this lid, I wanted to take just a few strands of this twine and go around the edge just to give it another little texture. But this, let me show you, this little plate, the little pie plate, has a little bit of a lip, and so this sits down in it, so I can't start my line of string on the very bottom, otherwise it's not going to fit down in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit this on here, and then I'm going to start my line of twine around the base, and I'm probably only going to run like 2 strands. I don't want a whole lot. I just want a little extra something, okay? And I'll probably start, where will I start? I'm going to start somewhere on the back side. I'm declaring this as the back side. I need, my glue gun gets gunked up if it sits for any amount of time, I feel like. All right, let's put a little hot glue on there. And hopefully we don't glue this. Well, come on, there it goes. Just needed a little extra push. Ay. Okay. Hold on here. Now, if we get glue strings everywhere, we can pull those off later. I just want a good start. Okay. I got hot glue on my fingertips and I can't feel anything. That's one of the reasons why I don't like long nails, is I feel like I have to be so hands-on and be able to feel and touch everything that I do, that I can't do long fingernails. If it's a special occasion, you know, sometimes, you know, I'll do fake nails, but very, very rarely. I think the last time that I had fake nails may have been when I got married. And that's been quite some time. Quite some time. All right. We're just going to give this a little simple wrap. It's a little, I'm trying to make sure that this is not twisted. And then I'm just putting glue in a couple of different little spots. And I'm not putting a whole lot of glue, because if I do, that glue will be visible from the inside, since the back. This glue gun is giving me fits, you guys. There. And I just have to push it along to get it moving again. I don't understand what's going on with it. I need to create the perfect glue gun. Who can create the perfect glue gun these days? I feel like we all have issues. Okay. With glue guns these days. Okay, now that I've got that on there, I'm going to pull this off because I don't want it to stick. My nightmare is that it's going to stick to my plate here, and then I'm not going to be able to get it off. Okay. All right, I've got one round on here. So let's do one more round. Wow, this glue gun is really slowing me down. Let's do two strands, and I think that'll be good. I think I see what the problem is. It's like backing up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like do some reworking or something to it. Clean it out, and I mean, it's plenty hot, but it's acting almost like it's not been on long enough. And I know it's been on long enough. And the glue, when it does come out, it's hot, so I know that's not the problem. All right, let's cut this end off. Okay. Okay, let's cut this off and glue down the end here. That's going to be cute. Just a little touch of, just to give it a little bit more character. Where's that third hand when I need it? Okay. Come on. My goodness, I think it just keeps getting worse. It's not coming out at all now. Yeah, you see what's happening? Look inside there. My glue, do you see it around there? It's backing up. I don't know, I've never seen it do that before. It's backing up and it's preventing that other glue stick from pushing it down. Just need a little dab. Thank goodness this is not a big project that we need a lot of glue on today. We'd really have problems. All right, we're gonna glue that down. Now I'm just gonna take my hands and kind of roll off those glue strings that we have here, there, and everywhere. Okay. Something super cute. You know what would even be really cute? And I don't even know if this is possible. I need to do a little bit of research. How to give like a faux crackled glass. That would be really cute. Time for a new glue gun. I think you're right, Miss Linda. I think I could clean it out, but you know how that goes. That doesn't sound very fun, does it? Okay. Now, I got a little bit of glue right there on that. So, this is the back side. Here we go. Now, isn't that cute? So we started with this, and we've ended with this. This is more prim style for me anyway. I think that's super cute. Now, what I'm going to do with the inside of this is I'm going to take the little mini faux hand pies. Some of these I didn't even finish the back side. And I'm going to put these in here. And how cute would this be sitting on a little hutch or buffet. Yes, so cute. Trying to hide the, oh, I didn't even finish that one either. If you want to know how to make these little faux mini hand pies, I do have a video back in my video library. You can go in and find those. All my videos should have a title, so you just look for the one that says, I think it says mini faux hand pies. I'm just going to kind of stack these up, I think. I think they look really cute stacked. Yeah. Fill them up a little bit. You could add a little, oh goodness, I was shaking it too much. How cute is that? Yes, that's really cute. It's from Target Dollar Spot. Yes, so look, this is what we started with. $5 from the Target Dollar Spot. I've still got glue strands everywhere. I'm going to have to work on those later. But we've turned it, made it into a little prim. Isn't that cute? And that's going to coordinate with all my little black accent pieces, like my punch tin lamp right here and my punch tin lantern rather. I've got lots of cast iron, lots of just black accents in certain parts of my house. Way more than I do this. I mean, I do have white because, I mean, honestly, you can see the white behind me. But to me, this is not as cute as this. I don't know. You do you. You may totally decide. I think, you know what else would be really cute is that vintagey green color that I've been kind of crazy about too. We did a little primitive style salt box house about a month ago in that real country prim green color. That would look really cute on this one. I may do that with this and do something cute with that. But I think that's great for, like, this is a $5 piece, you know. I think that's so cute. And this is small and petite. This would be cute on a little countertop or in the corner of your kitchen, and it doesn't take up much room. It doesn't take up much room at all. All right, so we've got another Target Dollar Spot makeover, you guys. And it's going to be really easy, too. And like I said, I kind of started today with a little bit of a brain block. And so I kind of just put all kinds of things out on the table and just kind of let them talk to me. I don't know. Let you all talk to me. Hey, Miss Beth, how are you, sweet friend? Good to see you on today. Hey, Sheila and Barbara. I do too. I think that turned out really cute. I'm going to kind of keep that right there. I'm pretty proud of that. All right, so the other Target Dollar Spot item is the little cloche. Well, hang on. Wait a minute. Before we do that, let's dress this little faux tin lamp that we made back in the fall, I think it was. If you want to see how to do that, it's in my video library too. All I'm going to do with this, you guys, I think I have this little green candle ring. If you don't have access to a candle ring, oh, my nose is tickly. If you don't have access to a candle ring or something like that, you can use that green vine that I love, you guys, from Hobby Lobby. And you can make your own little candle ring. Super easy. Just cut off a little piece, twirl it around in a circle, and I'm just going to tie that right down in there. How cute is that? That's a perfect little spring combo right there. Put that on a little tiered, not a tiered tray, but a little, just a tray itself, which I pulled one out and we may use it here in a little bit. Like a little wooden tray like this. Dress it up. Oh man, you know what I just did? I made a boo-boo. I knocked off a piece of that. I was way too rough. Oh well, that's fixable with a little bit of Mod Podge. Good thing for Mod Podge. Alright, so this little egg cloche. I know the top right here is a little like, well, it's just plain. You know, there's nothing to it. So what I think I'm going to do, let me browse my table here. Where is it? I'm going to use, I'm thinking about this. You know what I'm actually going to do? Rewind. I've got a better plan. We're gonna make it look like faux tin as well. But I want to dress up the edge a little bit. I've got these molds, and I've not used these like I thought I would in the beginning when I first got them. So I'm going to experiment with them today. And they're just like little border pieces. Now you could totally skip this step, you guys. Totally skip this step. I'm just experimenting today. And I have some model magic that I kind of need to use up. So I've already conditioned this Model Magic by squeezing it and just twisting it and working it a little bit just to kind of make it more flexible. And I'm going to put some of that right down in here. This is an IOD mold set. And you can purchase, if you're interested in IOD molds, check out my friend Vintage Retail Therapy by Mara. She is an IOD carrier, and they have just beautiful products. I'm telling you, they are a little pricey, so if it's something you want to invest in, they are very good quality, like top-notch quality. But I'm not an expert in this, but Mara is. She's an expert in this. So I know I should have brought like a flat something to the table to scrape this off. So all I'm going to use the back of my scissors. Well, no, I'm not, because and I should have dusted this with a little bit of powder, but we'll see if it pulls out. Like I said, I've told you I'm not an expert in this. I'm just wanting to experiment and play. I've had these for quite some time and just not ever put them to use. I have a little bit too much, so I'm just pinching some of it out. But I'm using this Model Magic for this because that's what I have. And I have extra and I need to use it up on something, so that's what we're doing. So don't take me for the professional here at using molds. I'm just doing it, making it work with what I have, you guys. So I could be making some of you cringe right now. All right. I'm just making sure I kind of get the edges clear and somewhat flat on the back. Okay. Taking my finger and spreading it down so that it's as flat as it can be on the back. Okay. Now we'll see. My plan is, we'll see if this works. If not, we'll just paint this whole black just like we did the cake plate. I'm going to pull this out. I should have dusted it with a little bit of powder. I forgot that step, you guys. Okay, it's working anyway. Dust it with a little bit of powder and it helps it to come loose without clinging. So this is a little decorative edging piece. We're going to see what it looks like on the edge of this little egg cloche plate here. Now I know it's a little bit wider than the width of my plate, but I'm okay with that. Because I'm just going to kind of roll it over on the top. Okay, I haven't glued it down yet, but you can see how it's going to dress up that edging. Really cute. So, oh well, here comes the glue gun part. Shoot. This glue gun, since it's giving me fits today, this may be something we're not going to do. Gosh, dog it. Silly glue gun. Let me see if I can do a quick surgery here. I think I can pull some of that out. Yeah, it's like so gooped up. That's so weird. I've never seen it do that. This glue gun has honestly been a headache ever since I bought it. I'm just afraid to commit to a new one. I don't even know why. All right. I don't know. I cleaned a little bit of it out. I don't know if it was enough to matter. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Nope. Okay. We're going to skip ahead to plan B here. Let's let that set aside. Let's go ahead and coat this. We've still got some of that black truck paint. Let's go ahead and coat this, and we'll make this look like the faux tin too. And then later I can go over that if I decide to. It may be that I like this just like it is anyway, painted black. But I think it would really be pretty with stain this wood piece, dress it up a little bit. The way it comes is fine, but it's a little plain. It doesn't have character, I don't think. So I think it is, if you really want to kind of dress it up and make it your own style, you'll have to do something to it. Now there is a little crease, a little crevice that little glass cloche fits down into. So probably what I'll do is take a little bit of a little small paintbrush later and go down in that crease. See what I'm talking about there? That's the lip of where that glass fits in there. So I'm not going to worry about it right now, but let's dry this and then I'll do the sides. I think one coat will do us on this too, but I think it would be really pretty stained. Yeah. Yours did that too. You had to pull all the glue stick out. Well, it said something similar to that before, but not quite like that. I don't even know why it's doing that. Hey, Miss Becky and Ruth, Tiffany, thank you on today. We're doing a couple Target dollar spot makeovers. Really easy ones. And I'll do a recap here in just a minute of our first one, but this is our second one. Actually, we don't have much time coming in. Uh-oh, craziness going on around here. I'm just going to whip this real quick. We've got a couple of minutes to spare. Couple, literally, just a couple of minutes. Go around the edge. And then in the Target dollar spot, you guys, they have a cute little set of golden ducks. Now, I'm typically not a fan of gold, but I haven't decided what to do with these little ducks yet. So right now, I'm leaving them gold. I may decide to kind of whitewash them and grunge them. I don't know. But they're really cute and the perfect size to fit in this little cloche. So let me show you real quick before we sign off here. And this is live streaming over into the Craft from the Clock group. So we do have another creator coming up live following me. So I want to make sure that you all check her out as well. So head over to the Craft Round the Clock group on Facebook. Look at the little ducks, you guys. Aren't they cute? Real sweet. And those are in the Target dollar spot. Can you believe it? Now, it looks like at first they're not going to fit, but they will. If you take that little globe and go right over the top of them, how cute is that? You could put you a little bit of moss in there, which is kind of what I had planned on doing too. But I have this black candlestick from the Dollar General. So what I'm thinking about doing is putting that right on there. I'll probably attach it with a little bit of hot glue. I don't want anything super permanent because I want to be able to take it off later. And you all know this greenery garland that I love from Hobby Lobby. All I'm going to do is twist and tie this around the base right here so that I get a cute little spring piece. How pretty would that be on an entryway table? Ooh, my little duck's wobbling. How's that for 2 Target dollar spot makeovers in 45 minutes today, you guys? Hot dog. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Head over to the Craft on the Clock group, see who's coming up next, and I will see you again soon. Bye, y'all.